Hey Golf W.O.D, Paul Guzbekian, TPI here, part 3, thoracic spine mobility. We lose thoracic spine mobility, we are totally screwed. Inability to rotate around our spine, definitely loss of power, all right? We will have compensations like you will not believe without T-spine mobility. So I got 3 things for you here today. The first one is courtesy of Karen Smith from Strong First. I was at a kettlebell certification, recertification last week. Love this one. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I get into, it's called Frogger, okay? I get down the ground, get the knees out to the side, get the toes pointed out to the side. The first thing you have to do is actually get the hips to pass the knees. Now that may take a little bit, all right? So you may be camped out in this position for a minute or two, all right? Letting the inner thighs loosen up a little bit. Once I feel like I'm getting there, okay, then I'm gonna try for some rotation through the upper body. Lower back, lumbar spine's in a nice stable position, lumbar lock, all right? So I'm just gonna drop my left shoulder, okay, and try and rotate a little bit. If I can, okay, first thing I do is I reach through. If I can, I go for my right hamstring, all right? I use my right arm, just extend a little bit, get a little bit more rotation. Take your time with this. Should feel nothing in the lower back, all right? I may camp out here for a little bit longer. If I can, something I'm working on, try and get that right hand to the ceiling, all right? Literally, I might do that about a couple of minutes each side. So that's part 1. Part 2, open book, right? Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. I drop this knee down on the ground, okay? One hand on top of the other, head is as relaxed as possible. Keeping that right knee down, I try and open up the right hand, right arm to the ground. All right, repeat that a number of times. When I get here feeling stiff and junky, take some deep breaths, allow myself to loosen up a little bit. It feels good, do it a bunch of times. That's part 2. Part 3, okay? I'm using a Dynamax ball. You can use a foam roller, you can use a rolled up towel, anything that gets that T-spine into extension, right? That's what we're losing, all right? Arms over the top of the head, nice and straight. I raise the hips, get the abs tight, drop the hips, all right? I'm at least, when I'm doing this, attacking 3 different positions, stiff positions on my T-spine. There are 12 vertebrae in the T-spine, so you get all 12 and take a longer time, okay? All that stuff will definitely help you extend better, will help you rotate better. See you when we start talking about shoulder mobility. Peace.